Welcome back to the city of West Kelowna, Royal LePage Place. Puck drops to Halfley. We're in British Columbia, Canada. For a matchup between the Vapors and the AK Blade. Puck on the far boards at neutral ice right now. Halfley gets it to come free, moves into the offensive zone. Halfley fires a shot. It hits the back of the net and bounces back to the boards. Behind the net is Halfley and Eunice. Puck comes over to the far corner, and the Vapors move it out of the zone. Backpedaling's Noble. Noble backpedaling. And it goes around Noble. Centers the pass. Nobody home, goes into the near boards. Puck comes up to the point. Point tries to send it back down to the corner. Bathard knocks it. Oh, cross ice pass. And going the other direction is Helmuller, I believe. And the Vapors move into the offensive zone, fire a shot. Menard handles it easy as a Vapor knocks the stick out of Bathard's hand at post whistle. Steer goes over and congratulates Menard on a nice save. Valentine takes the puck drop, goes back into the corner, and that's Iojack sending it around near side. Steer races over near side, Merrick's over near side. Steer battling for it in the corner, up against the big guy, and down, nope, 2 players, and the stoppage. Puck came out right as the whistle was blown. Puck drops, comes back over to Merrick. Merrick at the blue line only has 1 man in front of him. Merrick gets that poke checked away. Rome follows up though, moves into the offensive zone, taps it over to Merrick. Merrick cross ice over to Valentine. Valentine skip pass over the top of the stick. Puck coming up the boards and tap back to Steer. Steer moves it into the boards and taps it ahead for Merrick, but then Vapor sends it back to Iojack. Iojack circles clear back to the defensive blue line, and now circling back in the defensive zone. Iojack sends it ahead to Valentine. Valentine dumps it right at the goalie, and now the goalie covers. Nice shot from Valentine on the wrong side of the blue line, but nice neutral side of the blue line. I shouldn't say wrong side, but shot right at the goalie, and I think he was trying to get a line change out of it, and the goalie covered the puck, so we did get a line change out of it. Half is going to take the puck drop. Newton on the right wing, Hoyt on the left wing. Bathard and Noble back deep. Puck comes into the net and swiped away by the Vapors. Vapors moving it out of the zone now. Vapors send it over far side, go around Noble. Bathard racing back and back checking his Halfley. Halfley sends it off of Noble and into the corner, and that is Newton out center with the puck. Hoyt centered it for Newton. Newton moving it red line, blue line, moves around 1 player, stops, changes directions after he gets past the blue line, dumps it down, and intercepted by a Vapor. Vapor tries to move it up the near boards. Newton in there battling for it. The puck comes out of the zone. Halfley picks it up, sends it cross ice to Noble. Noble sends it up to Hoyt. Hoyt taps it, and the Vapors take over. Noble sitting there like he's... And the puck goes back around, and then over to Newton. Newton moving in. Intercepted by Merrick. Merrick moves into the offensive zone off the left side, takes a shot. And it goes in! Merrick, it trickles in, and it was... Merrick shot that. Goalie couldn't quite figure out where it was. I think it trickled off his back and rolled in. That puts the Blade up 7-1 with 15:23 left in the period. Clock's still running. I don't know if they have a mandatory clock run now. I'm not sure, but 15:15 left in the game. Blade moving into the offensive zone. That's Eunice. Eunice taps it, and it goes back to Steer. Steer moves up, Stops, changes direction, centers it for Merrick. Merrick over to, oh, backhanded shot by Hellmuller. Wow, nice hard shot by Hellmuller. Hellmuller was in the center, and Hellmuller made a heck of a hard shot. Now the puck is in control of the Vapors. Vapors moving out of the zone. Steer backpedaling, cross ice pass. Iojack back deep, Steer racing back. Shot comes in on Menard, goes wide right, and oh man, a wraparound try, and Menard gets over and makes a save. Shot comes in on Menard, it's in front of the net, loose in front of the net, fired in hard by a Vapor, and the Vapor's still in control. Menard made another save in there. Steer hassling the Vapor, and now it goes over to Merrick's side, and Steer swipes that to the boards where Hellmuller centers it for Merrick. Merrick, it's going to get out of the zone. Merrick comes off the ice. Vapors have to backpedal for this puck. It goes clear back into the offensive zone. Out there on the ice now, Hellmuller, Valentine, and Halfley. Puck comes, Vapors got control at center ice. Halfley going to confront right at the blue line. Puck goes into the offensive zone, and the Vapors move it down into the corner. Halfley is Halfley in there. Puck comes, Iojack in there, rakes it away. Iojack gets it to come free, and then it's tangled back up where Valentine grabs it. Goes over to control the Vapors. Vapors move around the backside of the net. We are in the defensive zone trying to get it out. Halfley grabs control of it. Halfley now has some room. Blue line, red line, blue line. Halfley moves to center. Halfley on the left side tries to rake it by somebody and loses the puck. That's Valentine, knocks it down to Halfley. Halfley in the corner. We're in the offensive zone now, behind the net. Vapors bring it around the backside of the board and the near boards. And Roan, with the puck, kicks it to himself. Fires a shot from the blue line, and the goalie got down and covered. Roan snapped that shot from clear back at the blue line. Blue line's a long shot on this ice. Tapped ahead to Hoyt. Hoyt centers it for Merrick, but intercepted. Vapors in control, move it out of the zone. Merrick takes it away though, dumps it right back to a Vapor, and then Vapors off the boards and back up towards Bathard. Bathard knocks it ahead to Merrick. Merrick up to Newton. Newton tries to center it, gets knocked away by a Vapor down into the corner. Newton chases it down in the corner, sends it over. Oh, nice centering pass by Merrick, but Hoyt couldn't quite handle it. Noble steps up, and there's a puck drag by the Vapors and moving up the ice and into the offensive zone go the Vapors. Noble knocks the guy down. Noble's going to be sent to the penalty box. At least he got a decent shot on the guy for the penalty. Oh no, they're calling. What? I thought they called Newton on that? Wow. Oh yeah, they didn't call. So there's a slash on Newton. Noble knocked the kid down, and there's no call on Noble's knockdown, but I guess it was an incidental collision. Let's call it that way. And oh man, Menard was ready for that. The puck came in on Menard. Whoa! In front of the net, trickled off to the right-hand side of Menard. There was a shot that came in from the point. That's what I was wowing about. Menard handled it, and the puck was trickling from the net and went wide right. Another shot comes in from the top of the circles and went wide right. Now on the far boards, Point has it. Point fires in, and that's knocked down. Oh, Menard handles another one, and that's knocked out by Iojack. Menard in position, saves and makes another save. Now it's moving up. Halfley gets tripped. So on the penalty kill, Halfley got tripped up, so now we'll be even strength, 4-on-4. The slashing penalty must have been a double penalty. There's still 2:14 on Newton's penalty. So 4-on-4 hockey, 3-minute. Oh, I'm sorry, 3-minute penalty. Puck comes over to Bathard. Bathard sends it up to Valentine. Valentine over to Hellmuller loses the puck going the other direction. Noble backpedaling. Puck gets right in front of Noble, and Noble swipes it back. Oh, right back. Goes right back to the Vapor. Now Valentine takes it away. Valentine circles back around the backside of the net. Valentine gets it knocked away. Valentine up into the corner, near side. Bathard in there now. Bathard takes it away. Bathard goes back behind the net. Sends it up to Hellmuller. Hellmuller's red line, blue line. Hellmuller moves it into the offensive zone. The puck goes into the boards on the... Oh, man! Hellmuller gets tripped up hard. And they're going to call that. But, boy, man, that had to hurt. That one looked bad. So Hellmuller had the puck and was circling around the backside of the net. And the kid came in with a stick and just raked Hellmuller's skates out from underneath him. Hellmuller went face first into the ice. And an obvious call for the officials. So it will be 4-on-3 hockey. Steer and Iojack back deep. Roan and Halfley out there. Halfley taps it back. Vapors gain control, knock it out of the zone. Steer racing back. Steer takes control of the puck, stops, changes directions, leaves it for Iojack. Iojack sends it ahead to Halfley. Halfley has 2 on, and they're racing back, trying to hassle Halfley. Halfley, if he can get it off, he can get it over to Roan. Intercepted pass, and back to Halfley. Halfley in the center, taps it towards the goal and went wide left. Roan sends it back to Steer. Steer fires it right off the shins and into the corner. Halfley taps it back, and the puck gets knocked down by Roan as it tries to get cleared by a Vapor. Sent back to Steer. Steer needs a D-to-D. No, gets it raked away by a Vapor, and a Vapor gets it clear, and it goes back to Menard. Menard goes down low, stops the puck, sends it back to Iojack. There is a minute, let's see, 32 seconds left on the Newton penalty, and we'll be on a 5-on-4 here in about 26 seconds. Puck goes back behind the net on the offensive zone for Halfley. Halfley tries to center it, and it's cleared to the boards by a Vapor. Vapor sends it, Halfley sends it to Steer. Steer moves up, and it gets tapped out of him back to Halfley. Halfley moves around the defenseman, fires a shot, and the goalie makes a glove save with 9 seconds left on the penalty kill. Running clock, so 6, oh, they stopped the clock finally. Oh, they do run the clock. So, running clock, Newton's out there. 5-on-3 hockey. So now it's 5-on-4 hockey. They made him get off the ice for just a second, and the puck comes out of the zone. Noble catches it with his hand over to Bathard. Everybody clears up, and Bathard brings it in. Bathard fires a shot, and the goalie makes a glove save. 16 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Vapors, and that's going to be about it for one of the penalty kills. When they drop this puck, the player should be able to step out on the ice. Puck drops, and it's 5-on-4 hockey now. Vapors gain control. Vapors send the puck up to the center. Bathard tries to keep it in and does. Hellmuller grabs hold of it, dumps it down. Vapors gain control and knock it back out. Noble picks it up at center ice and taps it ahead to Hellmuller. Hellmuller at the blue line taps it ahead, intercepted by a Vapor. Vapor backhands it up to the boards and the far boards and then to the red line, and there's a battle for it at the red line, poked back to the Vapors, and that's off of Halfley's body and up to Merrick. Merrick taps it up to Hellmuller. I'm sorry, that's not Halfley, Hellmuller. Noble over to Bathard. Bathard moves it into the offensive zone. Bathard moves in, Merrick stays back. Bathard down below the net, centers it, and then knocked down is Dub Eunice. Merrick goes over to the near point, just out of the reach of Bathard, goes all the way back to Noble. Noble rakes it around one guy, sends it up ahead, and then into the defenseman, back to Noble. Noble moves it into the zone, taps it down to a Vapor. Noble grabs the puck at the red line, cross-ice pass over to Newton. Newton moves it into the offensive zone. Newton drop pass for Valentine. Valentine rakes it ahead in center, taps it over on a backhand over to, I'm not sure who that is, Hellmuller maybe. and Hellmuller sends it into the far boards. Newton, oh, I'm sorry, that's Hoyt. Hoyt grabs the puck, and it comes free, and it goes to a Vapor. Vapor gets it out of the zone. Valentine knocks it over to another Vapor, and now we're at center ice play, 6:21 left in the game. Goes back to Iojack. Iojack just out of the reach of Newton and goes out of the zone off the boards, back into the nearest boards, into the defensive zone. Iojack takes it away, taps it ahead, and now Valentine taps it up to Newton. Newton up to Halfley. Halfley at the blue line. Halfley up against the boards. Moves back to center. Passes it over to Valentine. Valentine lets it go into the offensive zone. Picks it up on the far boards. Valentine taps it back to center. And the Vapors are now... Nope. Iojack taps it down, rings it around the board, where Halfley picks it up back behind the net. Halfley just misses it, and the Vapors swing and swipe it back up to the near point for Steer. Steer. Vapors go around a couple players there, and Roan taps it away, and now Merrick's got it at the red line, dumps it from the red line, rings around, comes around to Bryson Roan's side, and Roan moves in on it, comes back to Steer at the point. Steer battles for it, loses it to a Vapor, and Halfley playing defense for Steer, and Steer gets back to the house. Halfley finds the puck on the defensive side down below the... Oh, Vapors gain control below the net and trying to center it. They get it centered and it comes back to the defense, but knocked away by, you see Roan takes it blue line, red line, taps it ahead, and then as Roan goes down, the Vapors take over, and Steer stops that up against the boards, knocks it down into the defensive zone. Everybody clears out except for Bathurst. Four players come back out on the ice. Vapors gain some speed. Intercepted by Valentine. Valentine knocks it back into the offensive zone, and the Vapors rake it away from him and up to the point for Noble. Noble taps it back down, and tit for tat, back to Noble. Noble taps it down, back to... Now it's out of the zone, racing down there. Bathard's racing back. Valentine's back checking. Bathard rakes the puck away from the Vapor and circles around the backside of the net. Bathard shaking his hand like it got hit. Eunice taps the puck at center ice, and slashing call. Bathard's hand being hit was the call. So Glade will be... I'm thinking there's a 3-minute penalty because we have a running clock now. That's probably what's up. So we're on a power play. 3 minutes on the penalty clock, actually down to 2:45 as the puck drops. And that's Eunice down there fighting for it in the offensive end. Puck brings around the board up to the point for Bathard. Bathard lines up on the right-hand point and fires a shot blocked by the glove of a defenseman. That's Noble knocking that down with a stick. Stays in control, sends it towards the net, wide right. That's Eunice sending it towards the net. Now it's raked away by Valentine back to the boards, and Valentine sends it cross ice to Noble. Noble lines up, fires a shot in. It's in front of the net. No goal. A couple shots on goal there, no goal. The goalie had blocked every shot. So Noble Noble took the puck from the point, fired a hard shot in. Goalie couldn't make a clean glove save. It dropped down in front of the goalie. Goalie dropped to the ground and took about 3 or 4 active shots from whoever was in front of the net. I wasn't sure who that was. And then the whistle was blown dead. So Halfley now going to take the puck drop on the near side. Offensive zone. Halfley fires right off the puck draw, and the goalie makes a save, and it goes into the far corner. Brings up to the point for Iojack. Iojack fires from the point, hits a Vapor, and then Newton sends it down. It's in front of the net and knocked away by a Vapor. Halfley circling around Steer, takes the puck around a Vapor, fires a shot from the left, puck's in front of the net, bounces back out. There's a penalty coming. Not sure what the penalty is, but goes back to Menard, and as Menard touches it, so we've got Newton on another penalty. Newton will sit the rest of the game. There's a minute 26 left, running clock. Tick, tick, tick. Blade up 7-1. Puck comes into center. Noble sends it back up to the point. Point fires it in on Menard. Menard makes a save, and Noble goes down and hugs Menard. 1 minute left in the game. Clock's running. Valentine will take the puck drop near side. Defensive zone. Taps it over to Bathard. Bathard circles around the backside of the net. Bathard with the puck. Moves, stops, changes directions. Still in control of the puck. Tries to get it out. Intercepted by Vapor. Comes in front. Menard makes another save. Backhanded shot. Menard was there for it. Tapped ahead and the point holds it in. Fires a shot back at Menard. Wide right. And Matt Bathard comes up the near boards. Gets it raked away. Moving in on the... And Rones prevents a shot. 20 seconds left. Noble up to Roan, and now it's not clear back down to the offensive zone for the Blade. Looks like the Blade are going to finish this off. 10 seconds. The pass comes up to center ice. Vapors in control. Raked away by Merrick. Merrick sends it back down, and that'll be it. 1 second left, and here's the buzzer. Menard raises his stick. And the boys all raise their stick. Menard gets in the front. Good job by Menard today. Both games, a lot of saves. Rebound shots in that first game killed him. Not necessarily Menard's fault, but boy, today he had some really nice saves in this second game, and only let one goal by. Had a questionable one that was no goal early in the game, first period there. So Blade win this one 7-1, and get their first win under their belt down here in West Kelowna. We'll see you back here tomorrow for a final game of the tournament, I believe, unless we make some medal game. Players shaking hands with the officials, and we'll get the player of the game awarded here briefly. So if you stay tuned, we'll tell you who got player of the game. Player of the game for the Blades, Brody Merrick. And they brought an injured player out who didn't play for the Vapors. So there you have it. All right.